So everyone was craving for puff puff, including me, and I decided to make us this delicious puff puff. So guys, let's make this delicious puff puff. Welcome back to my channel and thank you for always coming back. To make a delicious Nigerian puff puff, you need flour, sugar, yeast, and nutmeg. And I have my special bowl here, and I'm transferring my flour into my bowl. I have 3 cups of flour and 1.5 spoon of sugar, and I have my yeast and I have my nutmeg. And then once everything is inside, I'm going to combine all these dry ingredients together very well. That is the yeast going in. And I use my spatula to combine all the dry ingredients together. You want to make sure that everything is well combined. I added water, and when you're adding water, you want to be very careful with the amount of water you're adding. So for these 3 cups of puff puff, I used about 60 to 70 ml of water. Once my water is in, I went ahead to mix the dough like as I'm doing. So you don't want to over mix it and you don't want to under mix it. So this, you just use your initiative to mix it because you've already mixed all the dry ingredients together. So once you add your water, you just have to mix a little bit once they are combined, and that is it. Over my flour with cling film, and I'll just place the lid on to allow the flour to double in size, or if not double, at least to activate the yeast. So once that is done, I left it for about 45 minutes and I came back. This is me pouring my oil into my pot. Allow the oil to heat up, and I started molding in my puff puff into the hot oil. So once the puff puff is molded into the oil, you want to fry it from low to medium heat. And once you complete molding the first batch, as I'm doing so, what you need to do is start stirring them. You are just going to be stirring the puff puff constantly just to avoid them burning or undercooked. So once you're turning them, just as I'm doing so with your fork, you want to make sure you are turning them consistently to make sure that every part of the puff puff cook evenly. And this is me turning. As you can see, it's getting golden brown, and I'm still doing the same thing, turning them constantly because I want the puff puff to fry evenly. And this batch done. Once it's golden, beautifully brown like this, you have to take them off and place them in a sieve to allow the remaining oil to drain out completely. And once I take all these ones out, I will mold the second batch, and that is how you continue the process until you're done frying. This is how simple it is to fry puff puff, or to make Nigerian puff puff. So delicious. So with puff puff, you can pair with tea, coffee, water, or any cold drink of your choice. This is how to make Nigerian puff puff. I hope you enjoy watching this video. If you watch up to this time, thank you so much, and do not forget to press the subscribe button so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And please lastly, press the like button. Thank you once again for always coming back to watch my video. Do know I appreciate and love you. Remain blessed until I come your way next time. Bye for now.